everything feels really good. Super excited. Last time we were on this road, we were headed for the eclipse. We got rejected at the border. This time we've got all the necessary documents. We're headed for the border again. We're going to Braddock Bay. So we'll be crossing at the Thousand Islands. It's going to be beautiful. And I'm excited. I'm super excited. We already saw one buteo, probably not migrating. I don't know. On the way. And we're going to see a lot more. Oh boy. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about Braddock Bay and the Braddock Bay Hawk Watch. If you're new to our channel, we cover all kinds of things, birding, RVing, wellness, and much, much more. So if those kind of things interest you, please consider subscribing. And if at any point you like what you're seeing in this video, consider hitting that thumbs up button. It really helps us out. Let's dive in. All right, so we've arrived in, Rochester. We're actually in Kent, New York, just west of Rochester, and really close to Braddock Bay, and it is tea time for me. I am so tired. We drove all day. It was a nice drive, no issue. Jen saw lots of raptors. I saw a few. I was driving. And now I'm having some tea and getting ready to wake up early and go bird watching and raptor hawk watching. A raptor? Hawk? Yeah, hawk watching. Counting raptors tomorrow. Super exciting. But before we go to sleep, we're going to see how the day was today at Braddock Bay. We're going to catch up with David Brown for the last time on YouTube before we actually meet him, hopefully, and I think everything will go well. And check out the Braddock Bay Hawk Watch. I'm super stoked. I just can't wait. Even though I'm super excited to also go to sleep. This is it. We are on the road. Garfield is back at our spot. We're not towing. We're heading to the Braddock Bay Hawk Watch. It is Monday morning. It is mostly clear skies with a few minor clouds. No cars coming. Clear skies with a few minor clouds, and it's looking like a beautiful day. Winds aren't great. We'll see what's going on. We didn't catch the update last night, so we're just gonna go there and we get what we get. It's gonna be awesome.
Are you nervous? We're gonna see our YouTube star.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I didn't want to admit it. It's okay, I'm not that nervous. But yeah, I'm super excited. Mostly excited than nervous. And no, anyway, I don't want to say too much. I'm going to say too much. I'm going to do a whole video about how awesome LycoBirds is. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, we're going to the Braddock Bay Hawk Watch. There's going to be hawks migrating today and lots of other cool birds. Oh, don't hit that guy. That was a bird. Anyway, yeah. Woo! And we're going along the parkway, which should be quite beautiful. I think it's called the Lake Ontario Parkway, which is just up here a little bit.
I'm telling you, if I hold the camera at him, he can talk non-stop till we arrive.
I did a cool transition for you. I see the toque.
You don't see the
I know the toque. The toque is there.
No.
It's David Brown's orange toque. I'm telling you.
No way.
Yes.
Your destination is on the left.
Oh my god!
I told you.
Oh my god! You cannot see from my camera, but
Oh yes, they can.
we're here! Okay, we're finally here. And today is Monday. I was expecting nobody would be here except the official counters. But it's not wrong. No, it's not true.
It's not far from true though. There's maybe
Okay.
one or two other people here.
Okay.
One so far, besides.
What did you just say? You said we see a lot of familiar views. That
It's so familiar
first
from the
time here,
video.
but it's so familiar.
It's like when if you ever use Street View on Google Maps to do reconnaissance. I've done that before. And then you're the first time someplace, but you feel like I've been here before. It's like a pseudo deja vu. Anyway, let's go.
And we saw Kim.
I think so.
We think so.
90.
We had she was briefly in David's video, so we were like
frequently mentioned.
So
rarely seen.
Yeah. So we're not sure. We're gonna go confirm.
Yes, we're gonna go.
Yes. Okay, got it.
The Braddock Bay Hawk Watch is located just northwest of Rochester, New York. It's a beautiful site on the south shore of Lake Ontario. For my Canadian friends, it's straight across the lake from Presqu'île Provincial Park. Braddock Bay is a great location for spring migration because Lake Ontario, like many of the other Great Lakes, presents a choke point for raptors. Raptors do not like to, and in some cases cannot even cross over large bodies of open water. So when they hit a body of water like the Great Lakes, they have to go around. And that makes this site great for raptor observation. During spring migration, we know that the raptors want to go north. So you would think that any southerly wind would be just fine to do the job. But somehow these raptors have a preference, and a fairly strong preference, for a southwest wind.
Got it.
How they navigate is not fully understood. We have learned that some songbirds can actually see the magnetic field of the Earth using some sort of quantum mechanism in their eyeballs. But raptors migrate during the day, so how do they know where to go? Especially for those with high sight fidelity, which means they don't just go north, but they return to almost the same general area where they were year after year to nest and raise their next brood. There's some hypothesis out there that perhaps they're using the landscape or landmarks or other cues, but the details just aren't fully understood yet, and I find it super fascinating. Speaking of that, Braddock Bay Raptor Research has a fantastic website where you can learn all about this site and the various projects going on there. One of the ones that intrigued me is their study and investigation into sharp-shinned hawks. They've noticed some parasitic infection that is common in many raptors is really hitting these sharp-shins particularly hard. You can read all about it on their website. Okay, this has been an awesome day so far. We're just getting warmed up. Of course, I need a snack. There's everybody up on the platform behind me. It's warming up. My hat is rising up off of my head as it warms. And I'm headed to the car. I think we forgot to bring snacks from the airstream. So we might have to just tough it out today and have lunch. And then no snacks until tonight. I hope I'm wrong. We sometimes keep a cache of snacks in the car as well. So I'm gonna go see if I can find that, but I have to admit it's been dwindling because I've been into it pretty hard lately, so we'll see. Pray for us. Oh no, the snack cache is empty. I ate it all. We'll be all right, don't worry. Jen and I use hawkcount.org to stalk all kinds of migration sites to see what's going on in the world of hawk migration. It's a fantastic resource, even though it's a little bit Web 1.0. And if you check out Braddock Bay, there's decent numbers, but they don't really jump off the page. And the simple answer to this question is pretty much David Brown and LycoBirds. We stumbled across LycoBirds by finding their YouTube channel. On their channel, David does a daily roundup of the raptor watch at Braddock Bay, and it's a great way to learn the tips and tricks of raptor identification, especially during a hawk watch. It's kind of like the Kumon for birding. So if you're not familiar with Kumon is a tutoring technique where they just they sort of drill in or repeat they repeat the learning over and over. So David is really good at repeating the key features that distinguish various raptors from others and how to pick up on these cues in mediocre or bad light or in the distance. Very useful. And from finding his YouTube channel, we also found out that he has him and his brother actually have a great website called LycoBirds. Called LycoBirds.com, where there are daily bird ID quizzes and just all kinds of great resources. So be sure to check it out. You won't be disappointed. Another thing I love that that David does on his YouTube channel, is, he uses the pictures that aren't National Geographic ready. So many resources use these stunning pictures of birds, and while those are really beautiful, when you're out in the field, you're often only getting glimpses of birds, or the lighting is often mediocre, or maybe the birds are distant. And David uses these pictures and shows you how you can get an ID in sub-ideal or realistic conditions.
We find a slightly more sheltered area here. Just gonna use this as a table. Now we're gonna set up the stove and have lunch.
Oh yeah, I'm so hungry. Cheese and Chinese apple.
Pear.
Right now it's just an apple. But it does taste like a pear. Probably what I respect most about David is his dedication to birding. I mean, his day is packed. Up bright and early at the crack of dawn to head out and do some pre-hawk watch birding, either on the east spit or the west spit, wherever he may end up. Then a whole day on the hawk watch platform, dedicatedly counting hawks all day long. Then heading back and creating a nightly video wrap-up with all the day's events, if he doesn't get a bird alert that there's some rare oddity spotted in the region, where he will run back out and literally track that bird down and share it with you. Maybe you'll get a little bit of a late video that night. So after I'm done birding for a day, I'm just as zonked. This is his schedule from March all the way to May. 90 days of intense birding bonanza. So needless to say, we were really stoked to get to meet our birding idol. In fact, we were a little bit starstruck when we got there, which maybe sounds goofy, but super cool guy, super chill, really fun. Invited us to go birding with him one morning out on the East Spit. Little bit of a dream come true for us. Just fantastic. All right, simply an amazing day at the Braddock Bay Hawk Watch.
I like to call that LycoBird Hawk Watch.
Right? But just an amazing day. We ended the day with some pretty severe...
I think the number will be pretty good.
Should be some good numbers. You guys are going to have to check out David Brown's channel, LycoBirds, to see the numbers. I think they're going to be great. Tons of a steady turkey vulture flight today. Lots of variety. We had rough-leggeds, red-taileds, bald eagle, the peregrines, all three falcons, peregrine, kestrel, merlin. Geez, it was a great day.
Without snack.
Except for that. Another thing we loved about Braddock Bay was the variety of birding locations in the immediate vicinity of the Hawk Watch platform. I mean, it was absolutely packed. There was the East Spit, there's the West Spit, the Church Trail, something like that. Tons of them. So there's just an ample opportunity. If it's a slow hawk watching day, no problem. You can hit some of these trails and get out there and get your birds for the year. Yeah. Don't laugh. Every video. Get used to it. This is the new norm. It's the new Phil. All right, guys. We're both knackered. We're gonna cross the street, so you might witness something tragic here. Hopefully not. Okay, no, it's gonna be boring. Stay tuned anyway. It's not gonna be boring for long. We're headed into the Owl Woods here at Braddock Bay. I don't actually know where we are. I think we're across Braddock Bay from the Hawk Watch platform. I think that's what was described to us, but we are entering the Owl Woods. It's supposed to be like a 1 to 2 kilometer little loop trail with the banding station for the hawks is over here and stuff like that. So anyway, I gotta lower my voice, so stay tuned. Let's see if we can find an owl. It's pretty early. We're not gonna, it's pretty early, but we're still gonna look around, okay?
Well, they're here.
They're here,
At night, that's when they move, because they won't be here then.
I think we found the raptor banding station right here. I think they're done for the day, but cute and cool.
You gotta yell clear.
Then wait for response before proceeding.
Anyway, Phil is getting breakfast ready. They're not ready, prepped. So, where was that? I said, oh, we
Do
had
they
a
know
great...
it's tonight and I'm making it? Because that makes
Alright,
breakfast.
alright. I gotta give you a full timeline. We're tired and zigzag and everything. He's keeping interrupting me. Okay.
It's true, it's true.
So we had a great day at the Hawk Watch. Great day. Like, you know, birds wise, people wise. We finally met in person our big YouTube star, David Brown. Yay! It feels a little bit like I'm not used to it because I hear his voice, which is supposed to be from the screen, but it's just next to us. Anyways, love that. So, tomorrow morning, we really wanted to go to the East Spit, West Spit?
East Spit.
East Spit, yeah, one of the Spit. I was gonna do it! I didn't do it! I was gonna spit! Anyway, we're going to there. But we're going to be there around 6:30, which is sunrise time. I guess that's the time before the ducks take off. We're hoping to tag along and get some more species to our checklist, and you know, watch the pro in action is always very cool. But the big challenge is we have to get ready for breakfast, for lunch, now at night. We're exhausted. I just can't believe how they do that every day, and their day starts so early in the morning. Today I slept till like a 7, 8 kind of thing, and had a really lazy morning. So, wow, I'm zonked. I look just as tired as last night because I'm not a morning people. Oh, choose your hobby wisely. That's all I could think about. Which he is, obviously. He can just jump out of bed. I'm almost about to pass out. So early, I'm gonna put on contact. We have the food, lunch, and breakfast ready. I feel like we're going out for camping for days. It looks like a lot, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot. I can hear the birds singing. I'm pretty excited. Last time I got up so early for a whole month because of the great horned owl family. Now we're gonna, as Phil has been saying all morning, go birdie with David Brown. Oh my god. Next up, we're gonna interview Phil for something. I don't know what.
You know, yesterday we had a great day out there at the Hawk Watch. This morning we're going to go there. We're going to see some passerines. We're going to see some migrant birds coming in. It's going to be exciting. We're going to do our best. We're going to learn a lot from David Brown and Kim. It's going to be excellent. On a more personal note, something that struck me about being down in Braddock Bay, which is an area I have, let me think, I don't think I've had ever been really to Rochester prior to this. But I went to school and worked for many, many years, probably a decade and a half, maybe 2 decades, on the north side of Lake Ontario in Kingston and Trenton. Jen and I go down to Amherst Island to go birding, and it was kind of weird to be on the south shore of Lake Ontario because it felt the same but different. Most notably in the spring, the climate was really ahead of us in Canada. The fruit trees were all in bloom when we were there, where they weren't for us, and they have fruit trees. We don't have very many fruit trees on the north side of Lake Ontario, but the south side had plums and all kinds of crazy stuff. Cherries, really beautiful, really stellar location. All right, we are having the full LycoBirds experience here at Braddock Bay. We are no longer at Braddock Bay. The flight line has shifted to the, let me get this right, to the south due to the winds. And so we are at Frisbee Hill Park on really squishy grass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we're looking for the alternate Hawk Watch site here, and I think
You better read it.
I think David might have texted me the precise location.
Right?
We're
in the
walking in
middle
a
of
random
this big
location in a big swampy lawn. But his car's here, so we're at the right spot, and there's only one path, so I'm confident we're going the right way. Anyway, I'm gonna have to shut you guys down so I can check if I have more detailed instructions on how to find you. Whoa, watch out, watch out, watch your step.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
Not too bad, not too bad. Watch out, really soggy
you.
here. Oh, if it can hold a car, it can hold us. Okay, some car tracks deep in the grass. And I realized I'm not that heavy
My
yet.
shoes.
That's good, now they're hiking shoes. Awesome. All right.
Oh, another one. Oh, they're coming here.
See them up there? No, you don't. I hope you learned lots about Braddock Bay Hawk Watch, David Brown of LycoBirds in this video. I hope maybe I sort of convinced you that maybe you'll want to visit Braddock Bay, check out the Hawk Watch platform, do some birding in the area. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to our channel. And until next time, keep the shiny side up.